guys, what's up? Long time no see. Not sure if this video or my vlog is gonna go live first, but you'll notice that I'm wearing the same shirt in both of them because I filmed both on Saturday, May 19th. So that's why. I promise I own more than one shirt that's not a workout tank. Today's video is gonna be all about my bookshelf and the books, the many books. This video has made me realize that I have a problem. All of the books that I've purchased recently, either from Book of the Month or through Amazon or at Target, every time I go, I have to stop myself from buying a book at Target. So this video is just kind of like showing you all the books that I need to read and for you to shame me into not buying more books. First things first, a lot of these books are from Book of the Month. I just add another book to my box every month, another book or two. So that's part of the reason why I have so many hardbacks. A lot of these were also purchased on Amazon or at Target, but I'm gonna link all the books that I mentioned. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot, so you're welcome, because it's gonna take me forever. Here we go, gonna start. I'm literally just gonna go behind me and pull a book because I just rearranged my shelf to have all of the books that I want to talk about like right here for me to grab. So all right, first book, I just bought this one recently actually. What Alice Forgot by Leanne Moriarty. I don't know, should I read the back of the book? I don't know, I feel like it's gonna make it last forever. I already know this video is gonna be so long. All these books I'm gonna show you I haven't read yet, so I'm partially doing this video so you can comment below and tell me what books I need to read this summer, because I really need to go on like a book buying ban and just like read like crazy all the stuff I already have. So if you've read any of these or if you heard good things about them and you want me to read it first or sooner, comment below. Got this one on Amazon for pretty cheap. Next book is Where'd You Go, Bernadette, which I've heard a lot of things about. I mostly bought this one because it's gonna be a movie soon, so I want to make sure I read it before the movie came out. This next one, it's embarrassing that I still have not read it. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Yeah, I really just need to get on this. I mean, I've tried reading it a bunch of times and then I've like something else has caught my eye, something more recent, but I haven't watched the movie yet because I was like, I need to read the book first. Someone yell at me and tell me to read it. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I really love this version of it. This is like a classic, and I get really scared about classic books because I'm not really a huge fan. It kind of like reminds me of school, but I've heard this one's really good, so I really need to get on this. Also, there's gonna be a movie coming out, I think. The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Again, I feel like all these books on my shelf are like amazing books and I need to read them, but I just have a sheer crazy amount of them that I just can't even like choose. That's my problem. I can't even choose what book I want to read next. It's pretty bad. This next one is The Widow by Fiona Barton. I got this one for $5 at Barnes & Noble on one of their sale tables, and I'd heard some good things about this one, so I picked it up because it was on sale. So sale table always gets me. Next book is I See You by Claire McIntosh. I won this in a giveaway from Crime by the Book. I have 2 copies of this, so if anyone wants it, comment below what book sounded the most interesting to you and I'll randomly pick a comment and I'll send you this book. There you go, incentive to comment and tell me which book I need to read next. And the next book is The Spirit Catches You and You Fall Down by Anne Fadiman. This one my professor talked about in class and she said it was really good and like a must-read book for people going into the healthcare profession. So the print is really small and intimidating, but I definitely need to read this eventually because one of the girls in my class is reading it right now and she said that it's good. So yeah, I bought this one on Amazon like right after my professor said it because it was really cheap. Okay, next book is Find Her by Lisa Gardner. This one is from Caitlin. This is what I got for my Secret Santa book swap. And oh my god, I definitely need to read this. I forgot that she sent me this one too. I read the other one she sent me already, but this one has a really cool cover. You guys know I'm all about thrillers, so. This next one is Sharp Objects. I need to read this because I think I heard that it's going to be a movie. And I got this one for $6 at the last bookstore in LA. I couldn't leave there without getting some books as souvenirs, so. I also got this one for $6, The Snowman by Jo Nesbø. Crime by the Book is obsessed with Jo Nesbø, and I love her recommendations always. So I picked this one up because it was really cheap and because I really trust her recommendation. I haven't read any other books by him, but apparently he writes a lot of stuff. So, and I think this one, oh, it already did become a movie. So this is another movie I can watch after I finish the book. Another Gillian Flynn book. This one I also got for $6 at the last bookstore. Dark Places. And that's another one I've just been hearing so much about. I've been hearing so much about her in general, and I have 3 books of hers and I have not read any of them. Next book I apparently got from Target because there's the sticker. In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. She wrote The Woman in Cabin 10, and I loved that book last year. I thought it was like really slow to start. There were a lot of characters to keep track of, but the ending was what made it so worth it. So I really need to read this because I have a feeling that I will enjoy it. And I've also heard a lot of great things about it. I've heard great things about all of these. I seriously don't know what my problem is. I just can never pick. This next book is by one of my favorite authors. She has just the best idea. I wish I would have thought of it first. To write fiction about these just horrible illnesses and just kind of bring light to them. So this one's called Inside the O'Briens, and it's about a man who gets diagnosed with Huntington's disease. This book kind of I think there's a reason why I'm not reading it. My Nana kept telling me to read it, and she passed away before I had a chance to, and I just know that when I finish it I am gonna want to talk to her about it, and she's not here to talk to, so sorry, that's kind of depressing. But I will read this eventually. I just bought the newest one from Lisa Genova for my mom for Mother's Day, and it's about a man with ALS, musician. So yeah, I just really think the topics that she writes about are just so interesting, especially for someone like me who's going to school for speech pathology. I have to work with a lot of people with these illnesses. So, and I just think it's fascinating, but also really sad. So I will read this one eventually, but it's on my list for now. Next one is Call Me By Your Name. I didn't really know too much about it, and I was worried that I wouldn't like it, but I read an excerpt online before I bought it, and I was hooked right away. I mean, everyone was reading it, and the movie had great reception, so I got the book because I wanted to read the book before I saw the movie. You can see a trend here. I'm really not about seeing movies before reading the books, but yeah, this one seems like it could be a quick read. Only 248 pages, so might be on my list for this summer. This next one is Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman. This one I just bought on Amazon a few weeks ago. I think I shared this on my Instagram story. I bought this one and Call Me By Your Name. I think 1 or 2 other ones. This one looks like it could be a good summer beach read. So if you're looking for something like that, check it out on Amazon. This one I just bought at Target. I'm obsessed with the cover. This is a young adult book called Emergency Contact. One of the book clubs that I'm a part of, but from a distance. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups and Goodreads groups for book clubs, just because I have such a hard time choosing what book to read. So if a book club is reading it, I'll be all right, I'll just read that. This one is what one of the book clubs was reading. I literally just got this last week or 2 weeks ago, so this one might be next. I haven't read a young adult book in a very long time because I don't know, I was reading only young adult books, and then I was reading young adult and some thrillers, and then just all of a sudden young adult was just not interesting to me anymore. And I don't know if it's because I'm older now or what, but it's kind of sad because I was so into that genre for so long. I feel I can tolerate it if the characters aren't whiny and they seem more relatable, and this one kind of seems all the characters are very real and down to earth. So this one, I mean, honestly, this is like my favorite cover I've ever seen. It's so pretty. Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. I love her. This could be a good summer read too. I love reading like memoirs and biographies and stuff over the summer because I feel like it goes so quickly. It's good to read, you know, outside in like one sitting. This is another book that I feel like will be good to read over the summer. It's just The Sun and Her Flowers. It's poems by Rupi Kaur, and I bought this one I think over the summer, last summer or towards the end of the summer, and I read her other book of poems so quickly, so I just wanted to like draw this one out a little bit longer, and I just haven't read it yet, but I seriously love it. And like everything is just so aesthetic, like her drawings and everything, so good. One more shelf. We have one more shelf to get through. I told you guys I have a problem. Like I feel kind of gross because I have this many books to talk about. Next book I got last summer, Here and Gone by Halen Beck. I actually got this one for free, so that's cool. Still haven't read it though. I also think this one has really good reviews too, but yeah, haven't gotten to it yet. It's a thriller. Another YA book. This is like the only other one I bought this year. Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I loved John Green for so long when I was in high school, and I read everything that he put out, and I was just obsessed with him. And then I kind of like got older and started thinking about his writing and everything, and I'm kind of like on the fence with how much I like him, but I've heard that this book was a little bit different than some of his other ones and that it was actually pretty good, so I picked it up. Now we're gonna get to all my book of the month books, and you will see I have a lot of them because I buy like at least 2, maybe 3 at a time every month, and I cannot read as fast as I'm buying them. So, and this is on top of everything that I buy on Amazon and walking through Target. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot, but they all sound so good, which is why I bought them. Like I'm not just buying them because I like need to fill my box. I'm buying them because they have really good books on their site and good releases and stuff. The Couple Next Door. This is one that I've heard a lot of really good things about. So another thriller. Most of these are thrillers, if I'm being honest. Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I love her. She wrote Girl on the Train, which I absolutely devoured, so this one has to be really good too. This one is recent. This was this month's book that I picked, How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. This one is like a really new release, so it might be kind of expensive, but it looked really good, so this was one of the ones I picked this month. The Lion Game by Ruth Ware, another book by the author of The Woman in Cabin 10. This is one of her new releases as well. I think I might have got this a month or 2 ago. This one is An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. This was a book I picked up in February, and I love Book of the Month because I get books like this for so cheap, so much cheaper than I would pay if I was getting it from Target or Amazon or Barnes & Noble. So that's part of the reason why I stick with Book of the Month, because I can get a book for $15 instead of $26, and I can add books to my cart, other hardback books for only $9.99, which is like amazing for people who buy too many books like me. This one was March's book. It's called Not That I Could Tell, and it's by Jessica Strasser. This cover is also freaking gorgeous. I love purple, so this book is beautiful. Okay, we're almost there. We just have this many right here to talk about. This next one I saw and I like thought about after I saw it. I didn't buy it, like add it to my box. I bought something else, and then I just couldn't stop thinking about it because I felt like I would really like it. This one's called American Fire, and it's by Monica Hesse. This one is kind of like a true crime novel, and it's about arsons in this town. They like couldn't figure out who was starting all of these fires. There's actual like pictures in here too. So I feel like this one will take me no time to finish. Another like 250 page book, so I could read this. I could read this so fast. This might be a good summer pick for me. This next one is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This was April's book that I picked. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about her as an author, so this one will definitely be really good. Again, it's a thriller. Are you surprised? Next one is Our Kind of Cruelty by Araminta Hall. This was a book that I picked in April. This one is definitely like a dark, twisty type of books. Okay, 5 more. Lies She Told by Kate Houlihan. Oh, this one I need to read. I bought this one in December. It was advertised like Stranger Things, but in book format and like with a different kind of plot. It's told kind of in the past and in the present, and in the past they're all kids and then in the present they're adults. So I think it'll be really good. I can't remember what the reviews were like for this one, but I feel like they have to be good because it just sounds like such a good premise, and I'm excited to read it. This one is The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pikanen. This one seems like it's pretty good. It's another thriller, but thrillers like with like crazy marriage stuff, they're usually pretty good and I like them. So this one sounds like it'll be pretty juicy. Yeah, this one I got in December also. This is another one that I feel like people are gonna yell at me for not having read yet, but this one is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. One of my friends actually yelled at me and was like, I can't believe you haven't read that yet. I also like, can we talk about this cover? It's so awesome. I love it. So yeah, this one I might have to get on quicker than some of these other ones because I've heard such great things about it that I feel like I'm missing out on something at this point. And last but not least, we have another book from this month, The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy. And yeah, this is another one that I got for book of the month. I think this was the one that I actually picked for the month. The other one I just got as extra. Yeah, women, they go out for drinks and one of the babies is kidnapped. So, and basically like all of this drama and secrets of the different moms come to light. That was a lot. I apologize. This video is definitely gonna be a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I hope you enjoyed it. Click any of the links below if you're interested in seeing a synopsis or reading more about it or buying it, because if you buy it through my link, I get some kickback for showing you the book, so you're welcome. And I seriously will give this book away to anyone who comments below and talks about what book they thought was most interesting out of all of them. Yeah, for real, do it. And I'll pick a winner and reply to your comment. Or if you like don't go on YouTube a lot, share your Instagram handle and I'll like DM you on Instagram. So yeah, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna go back to vlogging the rest of today. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know, thumbs up if you want to see more book videos. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.